Good afternoon. My name is Elizabeth Yeager. I'm a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator from Sydney, Australia. In spite of my accent, today's the 6th of June, and we're going to look at this beautiful set, Unbounded Beauty, that is in the catalogue on page 52 and 53 and 54 and 55 actually. But look at all these beautiful cards that can be made. And then it's actually quite a large set because there's two stamp sets, two die sets, glitter paper, and the, what do we call these? The resin dots and the DSP. So we've got all of those. So I'm going to quickly just show you those. I'll move my catalogue for a moment. So I've been cutting this up this morning. So here we go. There's these strong on one side, a bit softer on the other. There's the orange, that one, and that one. And these are the glitter papers. Aren't they amazing? This is Shy Shamrock, Summer Splash, Peach Pie, Pretty in Pink, and Petunia, the Petunia Pop one. It's just amazing, so beautiful, so bright and sparkly. Okay, let's put those aside. We're going to start with our first card today. And our first card today is this one. Done two here in two different colors. This is in Petunia Pop and this one is in Summer Splash. And what I'm going to do now is in Pretty in Pink, just to show you that you can do all sorts of different things. So let me pop this all out, pop those up there, and get all my pieces that I need. I'm hoping I've got everything, because I've just been out doing choir and reading groups at a primary school, so it's been kind of a crazy morning. First thing I'm going to do is stick this on here. Well, it's now an afternoon, isn't it? Across the top and bottom. And it's going to go on straight on here. Happy with that. Okay, so that's that part. Now, the next part to go on is this piece here. This card was inspired by Lisa Bryan from Ink and Inspirations. And this piece is the normal card size. And then it's been I've taken 3 centimeters off. This piece is going to go in here. I'm going to glue it there, and that's the next thing I'm going to do. So I'm going to put that on. But before I do that, I want to measure like 2.6 centimeters from each side. And there's my pencil, about 2.6. And 2.6, and this should fit nicely in between. That's okay. Right, that will work. Now, I folded about 2 centimeters on the edge of this. I believe it's 10.5 by 9, and I'm going to place this here. Now you'll notice the marks are on the card, but I'm not worried about that because this is the insert that's going to go on top. So let's do that next. And that's just going to go, so that covers up any marks that you've got. So that flap's going to come across like that. Okay. Now, I have stamped a piece of basic white cardstock with the eyelet embossing, or I've not stamped it, I've embossed it with the eyelet embossing folder, and it's such a pretty folder. The next thing I'm going to do is I am going to add a piece of ribbon to the bottom of this. Let's get it on. There we go. Happy with that, and I'll get my scissors and trim off my ribbon. And this one. Okay. And that is going to go right there. So let's put that on next. Okay, just want to make sure that it's stuck along the bottom there. It's pretty good. And it's going to go. It's funny how these cards all look very different. Okay, now the next thing is I've done this in, I actually did it in two different, just to show you. I did it in that, and I also just stamped it in this, which is quite pretty too, but I think I want to stick with the white on the white. So that's that one. You could use either, but I'm going to just do that. So it's some mini dimensionals on the back, which are turning upside down. 1, 2, 3. I'm inclined to lower my voice because I think everybody is very close, but that may not be the way it is. So take the backs off. The in color gems, and I'm going to use the pretty in pink one. So I'm going to use one large one. Let's put it there. And I'm going to use 2 smaller ones. So I'll put one, oh, maybe there. And another one up there. Okay. Guess what? That's the card finished. It's a really pretty little card, so move that out of the way. So we've got it in Pretty in Pink, Summer Splash, and Petunia Pop. I think my favourite's this one, but they are all very, very pretty. So that's our first card today. Pop those up there. Now, the next one, I'm going to do this one. Let me get my card. This is the card, and this one it started off, I was looking on Pinterest and I saw a card that Terry Allen had done, and it was a tricolour card, and she had used these, but I wanted to do something slightly different. So I did this one in Peach Pie, but I thought I'd try something different. So I'm going to do it in this colour. This is the other side of this one. Okay, so I'm going to put this on just to be different. Okay, first thing I can do is put the insert in. Nothing like just changing things up a bit. I find that some of these colours are really, really strong, and I'm not a person who likes a lot of fussy colours on their cards, so but this is going to go on Pretty in Pink. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put tape on the back. I'm going to put a little extra bit there because I'm going to use the ribbon up in the top here on the side, like that. Oh, isn't it pretty? Looks good on this. And then I am going to cut that so that it doesn't, so that I've got lots of room. So I can put this on next. I actually really like that. Didn't know if I would. Now I've die cut this out with the dies, which are hiding here. So they're the two sets of dies. This one is the Unbounded Love set, and just to show you, that is this one. Okay, lots of lovely dies there. So this is going to go on down here. So let me get my glue and put a little bit, get this to work. There we go. Just on this to hold it in place. And pick it up. And I'm going to put it on the card. Almost broke it there, but it's fine, I think. That will do. Okay. Now I've got some berry burst flowers that I had already cut out. So I think I'm going to put that one that way. Okay. And I'm going to put it on flat, looking down. And I'm going to put another one on, but I'm going to put it on dimensionals. Let me take that one up. 1, 2, 3. But before I put this one in place, I'm going to get, this is the Shy Shamrock, and I want to just tuck it in underneath there, so I just want to make sure I can pull that up for a moment. Let's leave that there, and I'm going to push, it's a little bit still in the die. I'm going to put some glue in the back. I hope my head's not in the way. There we go. And tuck it in underneath. It adds a real brightness to the card. Okay, now let's get this one on. My finger's all sticky now. There we go. And I think I want that one maybe perhaps like that. And I've got another little leaf I'm going to tuck in underneath. So, oops, don't drop your flowers. Let's try that, pushing that a little bit out of the middle of the leaf. There we go. And put some glue in this other leaf, turn it over. So wrong side's up. Today we have a strange day. It was very wet apparently overnight. They said it was going to rain all day today, but as yet it's just been really, really cloudy. No rain so far. And I'm going to tuck that in underneath the end of that flower. Now, I debated about different colours of flowers for the top. I had, if I can find them, I had purple, and that would probably work. You could do petunia pop. I thought about pink, but I wanted to give it a little bit more brightness, so I've done some in Summer's Blush, 2 of the little flowers, and I'm going to put a dimensional on the back. 1, 2, and these are going to go on. I'm going to tuck that one in a little bit, like that, and this one I'm going to set on top. Okay, so that's my card so far. Oh, got happy birthday, and I used the same paper, the same DSP, and I've stamped happy birthday with gold on it. And I'm going to add some dimensions to the back of it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Very often when I'm going to make cards, I'll have a look at what people have made, because I don't really want to do the same thing as they did. Sometimes I do case someone's card, but I really want to put my own spin on it. So, and I'm going to put my happy birthday up here, like that. Now I've got some brass butterflies, which have been around for a year or so, but I love these. They're so sweet, and they do a beautiful job on a card. So let's put this one. I'll put the big one up there, and then they've got some tiny ones as well. One up there, and one probably about there. Got one that's popped off the. There we go. So brushed brass butterflies, and that's our card. Actually, really like that. I didn't know if I would, but I do like that. Yep. So that's our second card. I'm going to turn these around. I'm going to put that one on top. I could tell you a story. I was trying to record this earlier because this afternoon my husband and I are both involved in other things, and we can't do our usual Facebook Live, so we're recording this a little earlier. These are the two I did. So I did it, and we realised that the sound wasn't on. So that was a bit frustrating, but I've done it in Pretty in Pink, and I've done this one in Summer Splash. Aren't they beautiful? This one I'm going to do with Summer Splash, but I'm going to use slightly different paper. You can see that these two papers are fairly similar. They are sort of, the base is the Summer Splash and Pretty in Pink with white. This one here is the other side of this one. I'm not so keen on that side, so I'm going to do this one first. And all I'm going to do is stick this on here. So first thing I'm going to do, get my glue down and a bit across the top and across the top, bottom. That's being a little bit stubborn about moving. I'm going to put on the Summer Splash. Isn't that beautiful? I do love this colour. Someone said it's very like Bermuda Bay, and I think they're probably right. Now, I have die cut hexagons. I should have 6, I'm hoping. 1, 2, 3. I've done 3 with the embossed brick. After I cut them, the hexagon out, I ran them through the embossing folder. The reason for that is that if you run them through and you embossed it first, it will flatten the embossing. So I've got that. So let's get started and put these on. So I'm going to take one of these. I'll just use my multi-purpose glue for this because I think it'll be quicker. Put that one in place and putting it right up against the edge of the paper. But, quarter of the way down, maybe. Then I'm going to get an embossed one. I'm going to do the same with that, and I'm going to put it alongside the other one. You notice this side is longer than that, so if I tried to put this on like that, you'll see that this side's longer. So I have to make sure I turn it around and make it that way. Okay. So I'm going to put this one on. Probably a bit too much glue on that one. So it's almost like laying tiles, I guess. I'm going to do another in brick embossing. And again, it's going to go here. I love this idea. Another brick embossing, and I think I'll do it this way. Whoops, just dropped it. Oh my. There we go. Just push it in. And I've got one more, the eyelet one. So no, I've done that wrong again, haven't I? What I should have done was move this one, and I did this before as well. That one goes there, and let's do the eyelet one. One of the things, if you use a multi-purpose glue, you can't move things. Okay, let's push those in together. Okay, now you notice this tiny little bit of a space there, but what I'm going to do next is I've cut out some greenery already. This is using the Summer Splash glitter, and it's going to go on like this, and then this one's going to go on top. I think I want to do them that way. I could do it that way. No, I think I want to put the glitter one on the bottom, because it is quite strong, so if I do it in the bottom, it won't overpower the card. My glue bottle is being a little bit difficult. Here we go. A few dobs of glue, the stems, and around the top. Just enough to hold it in place. So you might, if you decide to do this card, do it the other way, but I wanted to look pretty but not fussy, so I'm going to put this one on first. You see this covers up the, let's move it down to there. Now I'm just going to use a piece of paper to push that down. Now I'm going to put the other one on. I'll get some glue in it. We're almost finished. Amazing, isn't it? A bit of glue in the back of this one. Up we go. A bit up here. Another stem. Another stem. That should be enough, I think. There's my pick to pick it up. And pop it on the card. I've offset it off the other one. Now just push that down so that it's not sticking to my hand. I think I want to put a tiny little bit on that one because it's coming off. I really want it to stick down. That's better. Okay, now I've got some Summer Splash ribbon somewhere. I'm not quite sure where it is. Here we go. I'll use this piece here. And I'm going to put a piece around the bottom like this. And just tie a knot where the stems all meet. I love this colour. It is so pretty. It's important you do this before you put it on the base, so that your ribbon is secured. There we go. I've still got the sentiment to put on, but I'll do that in a minute. did put the gems on my other one, didn't I? Put that in that one, yep. So I'm going to turn it over. Oops, I've got a fold in it, but that's okay. It will be fine. You'll see why in a minute. Okay, just pushed it down. Fingers are getting all black. And I've got a card base here. There we go. Place that on the card. Not happy that that's straight, so let's put it off a minute. It's still not stuck, so it's pretty good. Easy to take off. That's better. I want it to be straight. Okay. Now my sentiment I've done just for you from the same. Is it the same set, or it might be from another set? But I wanted something that sort of looked good there. So I'm going to get. Sometimes I keep some of my old stamp sets. So, but I'm sure there's a just for you on one of the new stamp sets if you're just starting out. Because often those names come, or those little sentiments come back again and again and again. And I'm going to put my just for you up the top, I think about there. And all I need to do now is, which I did on this one, is add some gems. And let me find them. I know they're on the table. Here we go. So I usually put about 3 or 4 on. And in this one I think I put all small ones, so I think I might do the same, because you get more small ones than you get big ones. So let's put one here, one here, I'll put one up here. So that's my card, and I'll do this other one that I made earlier, which I didn't get my gems on. One there, and one there. Oh, it's stuck to me. Okay. Aren't they beautiful? What a pretty colour this is. I know that Bermuda Bay is not around anymore, but this one is just so pretty. Okay, put those rhinestones away. So, let's have a look at what we've got. We've got this one, and this one. We've got this in 2 different colours. We've got this one in 3 different colours. Have a look at that. Let's move these down a little bit so that they're all on the board. So we've got this one, which is a flap card. This one where I've just put the flowers on, and this one with the cutouts. I wonder which is your favourite card. I love them all, and I hope that you get a chance to actually make these cards, because they're really pretty. It's a beautiful set. So I encourage you to do that. Now, next week, I think I might be doing a recording again, because next week I'm taking the school choir I work with to Chatswood for a mass rehearsal, and then I'm going to Vivid afterwards. So I'm not sure I can fit in this in between. And I think I'm going to be exhausted after being out with the school choir from early in the morning. So it may be another recording, and then after that, hopefully we can get back to me being live. So it is sort of live, but I hope you like these cards. It's going to say goodbye from me, and hopefully see you next week. And I'd love you to comment on these on my Facebook, because I really want to encourage you to do so. Okay, thank you very much. See you later. Bye.